cooking? Let's go! Hey, good looking.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Okay.
Well, well, well.
So I believe thought I had a spell that gives you a level.
Not as bad as I could have.
Thought I had a potion that gives you a level 4 spell slot. I think it was. Don't see it.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh well, it's not a big deal, but it would have been nice.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So I can have Lae'zel. There you go. Oh.
Never a dull moment.
Alright.
Ketheric is defeated. The path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Yep. I ruined the lives of a bunch of people.
Sergeant, if you...
No, Lord Gortash.
So you came cowering to...
Forgive me, my
Perhaps the peak... Get back to your duties.
duties. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch. Lucky for you. Oh, but tomorrow...
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
What path lies before me?
Copper for your thoughts.
Hi, Mama. You can. Yeah.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistress further,
Yeah, I didn't
glad
get a
he didn't
chance.
want that. Given what has come to light. Hardly. I'm more than glad to leave that place behind. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself. But that crown we need to learn more about what, as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Book shopping. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be...
Okay.
Let's get going. Better not be cursed.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension, the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? Right now, your resolve feels firm. You will not have long, but sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
We're under it. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay.
Best be on my way. Here goes nothing. There's blood in here. It's bright.
Not good.
Guessing.
Now this is my happy place. Moving.
Hey. Did you seriously reset me? I didn't even want to go to bed. Just wasted all my potions? Alright.
Taste my fury. Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
It's bright.
I've got this. we will all become thralls.
Oh, come on.
Let's go with fire, baby.
That's gonna be like in the bullshit category. That's better.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Fine, I'm just gonna have to throw your ass. Alright, get out of my way.
That thing's about to blow.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Better than nothing.
Delicious.
I'll strike you down.
In position.
Okay.
Let's have some courage. More skirt.
You will be cleansed.
A little better.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Swift and lethal. This is your end. It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Indolence breeds madness.
I need you now. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Very well. Might be useful.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. I am the reason you are free. We are more alike than you want to admit. Look past it. I know you don't want to, but you must. Now, help me.
Aid an illicit again.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight together.
More skirt.
Ready for another round?
this over with.
Fuck yes. I've got it.
I won't give in.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Smell blood.
I must regain control of the Yankee pricks.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
It was necessary. Even those, I was someone once. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain. The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous. I had the good fortune to meet you. People referred to me. My needs were safe. He tore me from my home. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell, rather than potential future allies, like you. Prince Orpheus. Quite possible. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him. And when Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose again. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. They were close to breaking my home. I am relieved. You have him alone. Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly, some Githyanki still...
I don't understand.
Your histories are fabric. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil... No. Gortash said how Gortash was. The moment I found it, and found, I realized what... While my body... All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus, and find allies in the outer world. That would be... The moment he is free, he will attack...
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. Denial would... You have already been... You seek to reverse an inevitable process. Even if my original body remained intact, as an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. I believe we'll have a better chance. I've been studying you for... You have seen what I can do. If you let me, I can evolve you. I understand. Let it... But in...
Hi.
Look after it.
Love you.
Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It
has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume on. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to fall. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under.
So, one thing to note is I've never activated my ability to put more illithid worms in my brain, or tadpoles. So I don't even have that option. I'm tempted to swap over to a monk build because if I did a build correctly, I could do a lot of extra damage, but not really set up for it. I need the necklace and the gloves from Raphael's base. Because I would, if I wanted to do a monk build, I would have to swap over into wisdom. I still need constitution, because that's my health. And I think I could still keep the same strength, my normal level ups. But the big trade-off is trying to keep my wisdom. Dexterity, I think the only reason my dexterity is high right now because of the gloves. So, yeah, I would need to do something to preserve my constitution, strength, and dexterity while also upping my wisdom as a monk. The only real way I see to do that at this point is to get the necklace of constitution, I think it is. So that way I would be able to max out my constitution. My strength, I could use the gloves of strength, and then instead of dumping a ton of points in strength, dump points into dexterity. But still have to dump points into wisdom. But yeah, it's kind of questionable which way I should go. It's not a clear upgrade without doing a lot to get to a monk build.
Ding Anytime, babe.
What's in here?
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
It's up for discussion.
There is nothing further I can do.
Alright. I think we're all done here.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Come on, let's go.
Well, hello.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hell. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes, Our current, but it was the first whom Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. One word from his lips, and if a Githyanki are to be free...
More for me. At the ready. Always at your side.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. And now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve. The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Well, in theory, it's simple. Destroy Cazador, stop ritual. That... what? I've obviously thought about it. If I was... a pity that... Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible. I was... Now that I'm gone, I...
About it. I was gonna look at. So right now, Karlach using this weapon she's not she's not skilled at. Now the reason why I've got her using it is because it will send a target reeling for 2 turns, which gives them a negative penalty to attack. But if I gave her a weapon that she's skilled at using, I'm wondering if that would improve her ability to use it. So, for example, I could give her one of the hand crossbows. In this case, I think Starion has the best one. Yeah. So I could give her that. She should be skilled at because she's a bard. So, if I give her that weapon... So yeah, she gets a +10 ranged attack. Because she's got a +4 efficiency bonus. Versus this is just a +5. So the downside though is I'd lose out on debuff from the other weapon. But I could potentially give this to... Yeah, I could potentially give that weapon to somebody else. Lae'zel over.
I could go for a good meal.
See if Lae'zel benefits at all. No. Well, anything wrong? Does more damage. Yeah. Give this bow. That bow's any good? Nope. So this, yeah, she's not proficient with it. That puts her back in the same problem she was having before. Alright. So probably put this in storage. Let's see. Yeah. All right. And then kind of conflicted on the gloves. The gloves seem actually good. I could give them to Astarion just so he can't get debuffed. Because range is kind of his main thing. Maybe I give them to him? The only downside is I gotta fix the color of his armor. So if I that should put him back to normal. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Ideally, I would prefer a different cloak, but I just haven't found anything good to give a debuff. Everything else, everything.
Blood? No, never mind.
Alright. Time to leave.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit, I think I deserve something better. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, we should get to them first. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Alright. So...
If not over, then through. What's hiding here?
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! My cat is... My mum is called Emery. She went... That was last 10-day, though. Oh. I'll pay you back.
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
Oh, yeah.
I should speak up.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Not if they're trying to help themselves to other people's property. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
There we go.
If it comes down to such barbaric measures, well, that's what I hired Zenobia here for. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
Ooh.
You want me to, buggery? Fine, fine, they can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
I'll give you a fist.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
See here.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Yeah, that'll work.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Look at all that free XP. Oops. Okay. Apparently I gotta watch out for touching certain things.
At least here we stand a chance.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Same way, if you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run, we will stay. Thank you. And you're the first person in this.
My God. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
Decent folk about.
Let's see what this does. What's that?
Someone there? Let's crack it open.
Oh, give me a break. Alright.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Oof.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Okay.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Yeah, I would have landed right on a wire.
Beware. This place is trapped. Moving in. Open
Hmm.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
We had to roll an 8. Alright.
No one's stopped me yet.
So this should be...
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Okay.
Here we go.
You heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Light on my feet.
asked her if you...
I'm not paid
to debate with civilians.
I took you for one of... You're a recent arrival for sure. These wretches have nowhere to call home. Nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And...
What do you got here? Creature misses you. Okay. Dwarf throws Warhammer gets extra damage. Ooh. If the target... Oh, never mind. Okay, so if I was a dwarf and I threw the weapon, and then it hit a very large creature, do 2 to 16 damage. Bonus. So that would be fun to use if I was a dwarf character. That's too bad. Oh well. None of those weapons are worth it then. I mean, this could be good, but only if I needed to get somebody to tanky level. Which got everybody pretty high on their armor. So, alright.
Me? You'd be shocked by the sort of things. Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes. Nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I...
Okay.
Make trouble. Nice to be in a crowd of normal.
Hey, Mattis didn't die. The kids didn't die.
I prefer my
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bone-bag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Jump and flying speed. Huh. Weapon and attack steal. Yeah, he's got a level. That's the level. Well, give that money. Okay. So I need to pick up some money first. So if I sell some stuff to him, I can probably get that from him. Who's feather fall? Okay. Is there anybody that really needs to be able to? So.
Careful, I might.
Okay. All right. So I just need here some trade goods for.
Stay away from We need a place to hide any good stuff we do, thanks. He's got in his crate.
I don't know. Lunch?
You did me a that old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy when I tried to fool a sharpie like you. Have a look.
Okay. Okay, so the okay.
Stay away from
Can't give that. Okay.
What a day.
Can't give up now. Don't waste the step. I need a quick word.
Donations?
If you want to chat,
Back again. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Well, I got lucky on that one.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to.
Okay.
explosives.
Ouch.
No collection room. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Trapped to injure children. It's abominable.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
I'm really worried. They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn...
Oh. We hosed the...
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
I mean, there's a spell for that.
Christine is pretty full. She helped out a bit.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure they don't worry about my wound.
Christine didn't clean the cookware, Mother Mona.
The Tanglefoot. These guys. Okay.
Time to get going. What in the hells was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hells?
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Something over there.
I'll
give it a shot.
They just had the sense to move quick enough.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
He's saying...
Wasn't thinking. Starving folk, 10 minutes.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone. If we fail, who will stand
Don't get his
them
head.
and the innocent?
we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
We let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need strength.
So she's basically a barbarian.
Then we should end it on our terms, not...
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
One is just as important as the other, I find. And our luck has been poor. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims.
But you never saw him.
I know our plight is grim.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you...
I suppose.
Thank you. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Nothing left.
What will happen to them if we attack? I share your fear.
Don't mind if I do.
Build plans and fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
Quite a spot, eh? Not...
Yeah, not a good sign. So there's no... there's no under gnomes here, I believe.
Anything of use? Something good here, I hope.
What's that?
Something over there.
Huh. Cool. I can get access to the cave. But I think this is the cave where the murders happen. Yep. Stay.
And away I go.
I'm heating up. Soldier.
Time for coal. Is he right?
Better. Nice of you to attack us or something.
Be true.
That might be worth a look.
Hope this ends well.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Gods, it's hot in here.
Shall we cut and run? Morse curse!
Fred's acting a little weird. Alright. Just gonna teach you a lesson. People throw shit at you or shoot you, you get hit. There we go. Hey, I like that.
Watch this.
Feel death's cold grip.
Not sure how I'm missing you when you can't move. Yeah, or the other two. Alright. Gross.
Let's see what... Oh, a heart, a liver, a few fingers. Not the most appetizing find.
Star.
No traps, please.
Alright.
deep and move.
Ooh. All right.
Soldier, this is it. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Didn't work.
All right. This way.
Always room for more. Let's see. Wary. This place is trapped.
nice spells here.
Watch your back. Simple.
Be good for Lae'zel. Alright.
More interesting times.
Alright, so... Necklace. There we go.
The amulet is suddenly the...
Can thou endure?
Ooh.
Sheer unbridled rage floods your veins, obliterating the urge to love.
Thou hast done well. For what? Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
You feel a chuckle come.
Alright. So, since nobody's a monk, I can get away with not eating the benefit of the amulet.
My sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
I can live without that.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Shall it be thou?
Sure.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. Madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward.
Yeah, I ain't that
struck
wise.
by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it? The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah, there we go.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Alright. So now I got a new spell.
It was always good for a laugh.
Okay. So now I get a free Tasha's Hideous Laughter as part of my... I believe this is now useless. So I can sell that.
What's inside? Swift as my feet can carry me.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details.
I have something to ask.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been...
Enough, Yanis. The evidence speaks...
Shitey little elephant. Oh, thank you. 2 people just died. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a... Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. You think it'll make... Now, if you'll...
What ails you? Marsh fever? Cures of temp. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest. One of... we give them everything.
close.
My game is screwed up for the day. Well, I need to stop playing anyway. It's getting to that time. Alright. So, time to solve all the mysteries in Baldur's Gate before finally fighting the other. Alright. Call it a day. And thanks for